Hi everybody and welcome to Snow Lily Soapery. Today we're going to be making a gingerbread cookie. We're going to start with the melted oils and we're going to add the lye and of course blend till we reach an emulsion. While we wait for this to get to emulsion, I just wanted to share my thought process a little bit about the gingerbread cookie soap. I wanted to have like a frosted top, so you'll see that at the end, but I wanted to keep it a fairly simple soap that still smelled good and was pretty. So here I'm adding the brown mica powders because this fragrance oil will turn it to a dark brown. By adding the brown mica powder, I'm just giving it a base color so that when it does discolor to the brown eventually, it'll be uniform, hopefully. And yes, there, I did make a spill. Here I'm just scraping the sides, making sure all the mica powders got mixed in and that everything got off the bottom of the bowl. I'm mixing it an extra long time because I want it to get thick pretty quick, because when I put it in the mold I want to be able to shape the top fairly quickly and get her done. Here I'm adding the gingerbread cookie scent, which is gingerbread cookie from Brambleberry. Again, another spill. Alright, I'm going to scrape off everything and get it ready to go in the mold. Alright, I'm getting ready to pour it in the mold. It goes in pretty smooth. No huge spills, thankfully. Scraping out the container to make sure I got every little bit I can. Alright, here I'm going to start texturing the top. I never know what to do with tops. They're one of my things I struggle with figuring out. So you'll see here I kind of just wing it. Here I'm looking at it and I decided I don't like the middle. So I decided to take one of my pipettes that I use to pour the fragrance oil in the container to measure it out. And I use that to swirl the top, which I liked a lot better than what it was looking like before. Alright, here's the next day when I'm going to cut the soap. My cutter thread broke, so I had to replace it, and it is still working the kinks out of it in this video. Picking some of the crumbs of the soap off the top. That was bothering me. Overall, I think they turned out pretty good and pretty happy with this gingerbread cookie soap. These gloves don't fit very well, but I have short fingers, so all my gloves kind of always have that extra space at the end. Alright, here I'm going to make the frosting for the top of the gingerbread cookie, and I realize now that I should not have stick blended it. I should have mixed it by hand, because it set up on me a little faster than I wanted. But overall, I think it turned out pretty good, and I think it looks good in the end. Adding the lye, and here's where I stick blend it mistakenly, and you'll get to see it thicken up real quick. I'm adding titanium dioxide to give it that white frosting look. Which is probably another reason why it sped up the trace so fast. But you live, you learn. Here I'm adding a little dollop to the top. I'm going to try and spread it out, but as I'm going, I learn that it's getting much thicker than I thought it was. So I decided to just put a dollop on top of each one and then come back and kind of shape them later. Alright, as I'm doing this, I realize I didn't give any information about the recipe of the soap. And in all of my soaps, I put 3 butters in. So it has shea butter, mango butter, and cocoa butter in it. And then it has olive oil and coconut oil. And that does tend to speed up things as well, which is probably another reason why this frosting moved so fast. For anyone interested in the recipe, I will leave that linked in the information in the bottom. And if there's anything else you guys are wanting information about or wondering about, just please leave comments and I will get to them as quickly as I can. Thanks. For those of you interested, these soaps will be available August 21st on my Etsy page at Snow Lily Soapery. Or if you're in the Wisconsin area in Richland Center, there is a craft fair called the Original Craft Fair at the Intermediate Middle School, where these will be available on the 19th. If you're there, please stop on by and say hi. I also decided to do a little free samples I'll give out, also with the frosting here. I thought it'd make a cute little display if nothing else. This is my first YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. Thank you so much for watching. Any suggestions on what I can do better, anything, leave them in the comments below. I thank you guys so much. And here I bring you guys in for a close-up of what it looks like when they're all done. Well, when I got them all shaped the way I liked. Here I decided to add a little brown mica powder sprinkle on top. I thought it gave it a little something special.